Robin, do you want to mute your screen
Yep.
or yourself? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and start off on our backs today. Just coming all the way down and onto our backs. Letting the toes flop out to the side and hands can come down to the sides, palm face up to the sky. You can use your elbows and your triceps to pop your chest up. And roll your shoulder blades underneath you. Hands can rest on your belly, or you can always take one hand to heart and one hand to belly. Tuck your chin down towards your chest. And just allow yourself to breathe here. So coming into your breath, nice deep inhale through the nose. And then big exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Two more times. Last one. Exhaling. Continuing to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Always starting off our class from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe, recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to the earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity, that we have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of these lands, from Billings to Missoula, the Crow and the Northern Cheyenne, the Blackfoot, the Salish, the Kalispel, the Kootenai, and the Pend d'Oreille tribes. Always reminding ourselves that land acknowledgement is just the first baby step in us coming into right relationship. Both thought, word, and then deed. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga. So it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We are kind and honest, generous and just. And we give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. In the space of ahimsa, also known as nonviolent or loving action. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. We give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, our own ancestors and our own lineage. And if there's a person or persons, place or places would you like to dedicate your practice to this morning, you can take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, you can go ahead and slowly bring some movement into your toes and ankles. Wiggling through the toes, rolling out through the ankles, moving in one direction and then the other. Soles of the feet hit the mat, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Maybe raise up through the tailbone and let the knees Gonna swish and sway back and forth, side to side. And slowly pull your knees up into your chest without the use of your hands first, and just kind of rock back and forth, side to side here. Pull down on the low belly. Continue to pull the knees closer to your rib cage. Take the hands to the front part of the knees and shins. Maybe interlock your fingers around one knee and shin, and massaging out through the outside of your hip, the top of the thigh. If you go one way, make sure you go that opposite way. And same thing, opposite interlock around the top of the other knee and shin and thigh. So pulling in, massaging out. If you go one way, make sure you take it that opposite way. Take the soles of the feet high to the sky, flex through the toes, relax and release through the hamstrings. Big inhale here. Exhale, pull down through the low belly. Continue to press the legs out and away from you. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale. Maybe point and flex through the toes a little bit. And then put a bend in the knees and take the arms long and wide, palms face up to the sky. And let the knees drop over to the right hand side. Turn and look out past your left fingertips, relaxing and releasing here. And slowly use your abdomen and the inner part of your thighs to pull your knees back to the center. And then same thing on the opposite side, let the knees shift. They're stacked, pull down through that shoulder blade and turn and look out past your fingertip. Nice deep inhale here. And then slowly bring your knees back to your center. Soles of the feet come high again. We'll do some cherry pickers just to kind of wake up through our abs. So toes flex back towards the face. Both hands reach towards the feet and we lower down, keeping the shoulder blades up off the mat. Pull down through the low belly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. And then the left hand outside of right foot, right hand outside of left. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Put a bend in the knees. Take the hands back behind the head. Elbows stay wide. Extend through that right leg. So flex through the right leg. Point through the left foot. And then right elbow to left knee. Pull it back to the center. Flex and press that left leg out. Point through the right foot. Left elbow to right knee, pull it back through the center. Right elbow to left knee, pull it back. Left elbow to right, pull it through the center line. One more time each side. Elbow to knee, flex. And back, last time. Flex through the left, point through the right, left elbow to right knee, and then release. Elbows and knees hug and press together in the center line, and then inhale. Full extension, exhale, knees pull into center for 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Back of the head comes down to the mat, soles of the feet hit the mat. Fingertips graze the back sides of the heels and just press up through the hips, shifting back and forth side to side here a little bit. Breathe into the belly, exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down, and you're gonna roll over to your left hand side. Hand can come and prop underneath the head. And legs are going to extend towards the end of the mat. Heels are going to be stacked. And then you're gonna inhale, point the toe up. Exhale, pull the foot down and pull the heels together to touch. And then inhale, foot pulls up. Exhale, flex and lower. Point and pull it up. Flex and lower for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold it at the top. You're gonna drop the foot to the front of your mat. So you hit the inside of the big toe on the inside arch. Then use the strength of the leg to pick it up. Pull it back and behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Let the lift come from the leg. Exhale, back. One more time each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Pull it back. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down to the front. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it back. Sweep that right foot so it just stacks to hover over the left, and then little baby circles here for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then back for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and slowly, you're gonna pull that right foot up. And you're gonna press it down, sole of the foot come in front of your left knee. Then you're gonna use your forearms and your palms to press yourself up. And you're gonna hug onto that leg and pull it in towards your chest as you turn and look out past your right shoulder and your right hip. Big inhale here. Exhale, slowly release. We're gonna do the same thing on that opposite side. So come down and onto your right hand side. And can rest right underneath the side of the head. Legs swing out and are stacked. And then you're gonna point that leg up, flex, and pull the heels down. Point and pull it up, flex and put it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Hold it at the top. Foot lowers to the front. Engage the leg, and then leg moves back. Keep the toes pointed. Inhale up. Exhale to the front. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. 2 more rounds. Inhale up. Exhale to the front. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. Last one. Inhale high. Exhale, drop. Inhale high. Exhale back. Swing and stack that left foot over your right. And then little baby circles here for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Take it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put a bend in the knee. Take that left foot, sit down right in front of that right knee, front of that right thigh. Use your forearms and your palms to press yourself back up. Hug that leg up and into your chest. Turn and look out past that shoulder. And slowly release. Bring yourself into a cross-legged seat. Crown of the head lifts high. Grounding down through your seat, roll back and down through your shoulder blades. Allowing yourself to breathe here. A nice deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale here. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Take your left hand to your right knee and turn and spin and look back behind you. See if you can take your eyes into the side of the skull, twisting from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Relaxing through the jawline. One more big breath here. And then exhale, move yourself through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Right hand to left knee, left hand spins back, sit up nice and tall. Turn and look out past your shoulder. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale slowly. Bring yourself back to your center line. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, flex and press any stagnant, stale energy out and away from you. Fingertips tent beyond your hips. And then you're going to sweep that left hand up and over to cup onto your right ear. Pull that ear towards your shoulder. Fingertips are tented. Press down through the round of the palm and sit up nice and tall. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Let your head move back to your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Fingertips tent beyond your left hip. Right hand swings up and over. Cup onto that ear. Sit up nice and tall. Big inhale here. Exhale, press down through the round of the palm, still keeping your fingertips tented. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Let your head move back to your center line. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, pull your hands straight down to your center line. Grab onto the front part of your knees and then inhale into your cow. Exhale, roll it back into your cow. Seated cat-cows. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, press and round back. 3 more rounds. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, round it back. 2 more. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, round it back. 1 more time. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, back to your center. Pop up your knees. Roll over your knees and shins or kick your legs out to the side, and we'll meet in tabletop. Wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Moving and shifting hips back and forth, side to side, just checking in the stack of the hips. Pull up and in on the low belly. So finding any like big barrel rolls, taking sit bones down to meet the heels, moving one way. And then moving that opposite way. And then find some stillness here. Rounding down through the palms, wrists are underneath your shoulders. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cat. Inhale back into table. Ground down through that left palm underneath the face. Right hand comes side of the sky. Big inhale. Swoop the palm, come down and on to that shoulder. That opposite hand can serve as a pillow underneath the head. It can also come offside on the mat, creating a 90-degree angle. Press into the palm and maybe thread the shoulder through a little bit more. Hand can stay here. You can also extend it towards the top of the mat. You can also sweep that hand all the way back and around to grab onto the inside of your hip or the inside of your thigh. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, ground down through the palm and slowly press yourself back. Wrists underneath your shoulders, and then inhale into your cow and floss it out. Exhale into your cat. Same thing on that opposite side. Hand grounds down underneath the face. Opposite hand comes high to the sky, reach high. And then thread the needle, flip the palm, palm is face up to the sky, top of the hand is down to the mat. Opposite hand can serve as a pillow underneath your head. You can just stay here and breathe. Or you can release that hand from underneath the head and press down as you thread your shoulder through a little bit more. Hand can go up towards the top of the mat. It can also come back and around the low part of the back to grab onto the inside of the thigh. Rolling open through your heart and your chest. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Take that hand back down next to the face, press into the palm. And then hand plants underneath your shoulder. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Inhale back into your table. Tuck your toes and send your hips back and high for your first down dog of the morning. Pedal out through the feet. Pull up and in on the low belly. Press into the palms. Come up onto the balls of the feet and drop down through the heels, relaxing and releasing through your hamstrings. Big inhale. And then on your exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Put a big bend in the knees and kind of swish and sway back and forth side to side. Grab for your opposite elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then on the next inhale, ground down through the feet and sweep yourself high to the sky. Arms come high. Exhale, tip the arms, open up through the heart and the chest here. Breathe from the base of your belly all the way up into the base of the throat. And then close the arms off to your heart line. Hands come down to your sides. Okay, a little bit of flow here. So inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Engage your low belly on the descent. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Crown of the head sails forward. Tailbone keeps sailing back. Keep your low belly engaged. Keep the tops of the thighs wrapping around the femur bones. Then exhale, let yourself fall down and over the tops of the thighs. Walk yourself out into a plank. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, drop down to the knees and lower all the way down to the chest and belly. Hands right next to your bust line. Baby cobra. Tops of the feet flat to the mat. You can squeeze them together to touch or keep them hip width distance apart. Inhale, heart and chest lift. Breathe here. Try to use your hands just to support. The lift comes from the back and the spine. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time. Big inhale. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press to the knees. Send the hips back in high down dog. And slowly tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. And then exhale, bring yourself down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, sweep yourself high to the sky again. Exhale, extend the arms. Open up through the heart and the chest. Breathe here. Exhale, close the hands off to heart line and hands come down into your sides. 1 more flow. Big inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, come down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, palms plant, step your feet back into plank. You're gonna drop down to your right knee and kickstand your right foot out. Left foot moves towards the back of the mat, inside arch spins flat. Coming into a modified gate pose. Big inhale. Or modified side plank. Hand can move back behind you, continuing to roll open through your chest. And then slowly bring yourself back down through your center line, step it back into your plank, hold here for a big breath, big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, drop down through that left knee, spin that foot and kickstand it. Right foot spins flat to the back of the mat. Right hand comes high to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhale, you can always take that hand back behind you, opening up through your heart and your chest. And then slowly take that right hand back down to the mat. Step both your feet back out in the plank. Big inhale. Exhale, knees drop. Send the sit bones back down towards the heels. Draw the fingertips out in front of you. Shifting back and forth side to side. Checking in with the tops of the hips. Your femur bones. Pulling your fingertips out a little bit more to lengthen through the spine. And then crawling your fingers together, bringing your hands into prayer and putting a bend in your elbows, taking the hands back behind you, praying child. Coming back to that space and that sense of gratitude. Feeling consistently supported by the ground underneath your feet. One more big breath here. And slowly take your palms down to the earth. You're going to walk your hands back towards your knees. Sit bones are touching your heels. And then pull your knees together to touch. Half tortoise pose. Inhale, arms sweep high. Press into your palms, engage your low belly, and then slowly bring yourself down and over the top of the thighs. Pinky fingers hit the mat. Press them out and away and let your head hang right in between your biceps. Big inhale here. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, engage your low belly. Squeeze your palms together and then slowly with a nice flat back, bring yourself all the way back up. Release your hands, they come down to the sides, and then you're going to shift over and onto your seat. Let's come into a double pigeon. So taking the front right shin and putting it in alignment with the front edge of your mat. You're going to take that left ankle and stack it over the top of your right knee. You're going to lift and shift through your seat a little bit. And then it's just pressure on that left knee. And then pressure on that right and that left ankle as you pull your heart and chest forward and allow the outside of your hips to release. Stay breathing here, big inhale. Exhale, hold. Two more big breaths, big inhale. Pull your heart and chest forward a little bit. Relax and release in your seat a little bit. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, back yourself out of it. Grab onto that knee. Pull it into the chest. Rock your leg like a little baby. And then slowly go ahead and release. Same thing on that opposite side. Shin of that left leg in alignment with the front edge of the mat. Right ankle stacks on top of the left knee. And then right knee stacks on top of your left ankle. Sit up nice and tall. A little bit of pressure on one, a little bit of pressure on the other. Pull your heart and your chest forward to relax and release in the outside of your head. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Slowly pull yourself back out. Go ahead and grab onto that leg and just rock out through that hip a little bit. Sit up nice and tall, pull up and in on the low belly. And then slowly release, extend through that left leg, sole that right foot to the inside of the thigh. Squeeze the sole of the foot and the thigh together to touch, turn towards that straight leg and bring yourself down and over the top of the thigh. As you continue to pull back through that hip, crown of the head aims towards the top of the foot. One more big breath here. Then exhale, slowly bring yourself out of it. Back on your sit bones, change up the feet. Sole of that right foot extends. Sole of that left foot to the inside of the thigh. Turn towards that straight leg, sit up nice and tall, and then lead with your heart in your chest to come down and over the top of that thigh. Today, some days I grab my feet. Okay, today I have my thumb in the crease, outside crease of the hip to continue to draw the hip back as I continue to draw the crown of the head and the chest forward. Just taking note of whatever it is that I'm holding. And the top of the hips and breathing into that space. Being mindful, okay, of your release. And slowly walk yourself back up. Take both legs out in front of you. Lift and shift through your seat. Move your seat back behind you. Sit up nice and tall and pull your heart and your chest forward. Crown of the head aims towards the top of the feet. Pull in on the low belly. Relax and release through your hamstrings. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time. Big inhale. Pull yourself forward. Breathe into the hips. And through the low and mid line of your back. And slowly walk your hands back up your shins. Offer yourself all the way back down to the earth. Palms face up. You lower all the way back down into your Shavasana where we started off. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Your toes pop out to the side. Palms come down to the sides. Your palms face up to the sky. And you can always take your hands to your belly. You can always take one hand to heart and to belly. Allowing yourself just to breathe here. So keeping your focus on your breath. Mind starts to wander to the next thing on the to-do list. Bring it back to this present moment. Authentic truth. Discover your truth and let others find theirs. The truth will set you free as long as you recognize there's more than one truth. And the answers you seek exist beyond the beliefs you hold now. There are many truths in this world. You don't have to believe them all. Just focus on what resonates with you. You must convince yourself of your beliefs. They are not your truth. Your truth will always fulfill and satisfy. It is unconditional, meaning conditions do not have to change for you to live and feel your truth. There is no right or wrong, but there is cause and effect, or action and reaction. Master yourself, not someone else's process. When you change your beliefs, your life changes to match it. To do this, you must be aware of how you feel and practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. When you align with your truth, you will flow, feel excited, and believe an authentic life is possible. If it is not your truth, you will resist, find it hard to commit, and feel indecisive. Allow everything in the room to just be as you continue to focus on your breath. An infinite stream of divine truth is always flowing to you. Keeping your eyes closed. Allow yourself to enter a deeper space of awareness. Imagine a point of light within your heart center and see it grow into a sacred flame. Feel it beautiful, its beautiful warmths and waves of joyous knowledge through you. This is your light of truth, a guiding presence that is always with you. The light knows you is ever revealing your truth in essence. The light knows you and is ever revealing your truth and essence to you. Allow yourself to breathe your light into the world to activate and inspire more profound truths for you and for others. When you feel ready, take your focus away from the light in your heart center and bring the focus back to your physical body and your breath. Inspired reflections and actions. Be aware of your feelings. Notice how it feels to be angry, loving, or hurt. As you move through your day, notice what gives you a glow of happiness. Do the things that feel truthful. If there's something you don't want to do and you must do it, find a way to connect it to your truth. Find a way that doesn't feel like a compromise. If you're not okay with your compromise, it may breed resentment and become a poison to you. Picture yourself living your truth and not compromising. And maybe take some time throughout the day to write down 3 words that represent your truth. And another 3 words that represent your freedom. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana again today. I would encourage you to try to stay here for another 5 minutes. the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your body, heart, spirit, and soul. When you leave your mat, be sure to go in peace and remember to serve love always. Thank you so much, Robin. I will see you next Thursday. Until then, have a great week, and I'll talk with you soon.